The NBA season is about to start, and watching on TV will look a little different this year. That's because in 2024, the league signed a new media rights deal, meaning big broadcasters will now pay billions over the next decade for rights to air games on TV and streaming. With the new deal, those rights are split between three partners: NBC here in green, Disney in red, which owns ABC and ESPN, and Amazon Prime Video in blue. Now, each partner gets its own share of games to show, and each column on this chart represents one of those networks, with every row showing a day of the week. On Mondays this season, Peacock will stream doubleheaders. Tuesday games will be on NBC, Wednesdays on ESPN, Thursdays on Amazon Prime, Fridays on Prime and ESPN, Saturdays on Prime and ABC, then finally Sundays on ABC and NBC. Bear with me here as we layer in the special games this season, which look like this. Tip-off night, October 21st, will be on all three networks, same with the NBA Cup. Christmas Day games just on ESPN and ABC here, All-Star on NBC and ESPN, playoffs on all three, and then finally the NBA Finals on ABC. Okay, that's a lot, but here's what it means for the league. Last season, there were 172 nationally televised games. This year, that number jumps to 247, about a 44% increase in the NBA's way of putting more basketball in front of more people across the country. It gets interesting when we look at individual teams, with this next chart showing a blue bar for every team representing how many of their 82 games will be shown nationally this season. At the top is no surprise, with the Lakers, Warriors, Thunder, and Knicks each with 34 nationally broadcast games. Then at the bottom are teams like the Raptors, Wizards, and Jazz with just 2 each. Now, if we mark last year's totals with these black lines in the middle, we can see who gained and who lost the most since the change. The Rockets here jumped from 3 to 28 national games. The Thunder added 19, and both the Pistons and Cavs gained 15. On the flip side, the Suns will lose 10, while the Sixers and Pelicans each will lose 7. This change is a big deal, as it comes around once every decade or so in these leagues, and with this change comes big money. Last season, the NBA's total estimated league revenue was just over $10 billion, made up of national revenue here in blue, ticket sales in red, sponsorship in green, local media in orange, and the other stuff in gray. With this new deal we just discussed, that blue bar almost doubles, and even if all the other buckets stay exactly the same, the total league revenue rises roughly 40% overnight this year. It's a massive shift for the leagues, the teams, and the players who will soon see those increases reflected in the salary cap and their contracts. A lot of people have a lot of different thoughts on these kind of deals, but the main thing to know is that the NBA will look a little bit different this year on TV. Follow for more sports data visualizations.